With the skyline of Manhattan as our backdrop, we are across the East River in the fabled borough of Brooklyn, New York. Today, it is the opener of the 2024 NFL season, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Caps of Brooklyn. Set to go now on a wet and rainy afternoon. And we are underway from Brooklyn. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
They're on the 17-yard line.
That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense.
Coming in, he really likes his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Smith. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Jamal Williams. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Gino. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a 1st down.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful of one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me. And then let him struggle in defense.
Throwing 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Gino.
We're seeing so far as the defense is certainly coordinated. Both runners doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's Smith. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. I'm not sure that you can say that the rain caused that interception, but look, it's clear that throwing the football is going to be tough in these conditions.
No doubt about it, and different quarterbacks handle it different ways. Some guys think the rain isn't a big deal, but wind affects them a little bit more. But you have to wonder, will these conditions hold scoring down? Are we going to have like a 9-6 type of a game? And then the pressure goes on the punters. Who only hope for field goal attempts. Can they handle the snap and get the ball down so they can kick it?
At the 42-yard line.
Jackson going to change things up a bit. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield. And down to 43. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Holding it, maybe the wrong decision as he stopped to the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Pretty good job there defensively of stringing that one out.
Yeah, you've got a quarterback who's waiting and waiting for something to develop, and it just never materialized, and down he went behind the line of scrimmage.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. From the gun, Jackson. Swinging this out for Conley. Giving the game a 5 on the completion. 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And the tight end goes in motion left. On 3rd down, it's Pollard. That one well designed as they take this down to the 40-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And we'll change things around before the snap.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. And the Caps are on the board here first in the season opener. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive, he burned them. His number in this one.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2? Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
So they didn't give him much up to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
After the interception, here's Jackson. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. He'll go down before getting this inside the 30. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now the quarter receiver in motion left. Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep. Great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out and would not allow him to cut upfield. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. He's wide receiver.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Teddy Pollard taking it in for 4 yards now. And the Caps have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
And you can forgive this defense just a bit here. They know how dangerous Lamar Jackson is running the football. Stopping him is in many ways a prime concern. So here, they're late to react to the handoff on the option, and it costs them as this winds up a touchdown.
A good hold of these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and it's now 14-0. this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. Connecting with Cup here on the outline. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. Certainly worth noting he's now one catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. Nothing the score. This is the NFL. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll fake it. Now Smith. That's complete to Jalen Hyatt. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Jalen Hyatt, 39 yards. And the Steelers are back within a score. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score at 14. Steelers 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Jackson on 1st down. And it's going to be incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an out-of-play there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Option play. Here's Pollard. And he'll be tackled right on the track of the 3. This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson in front. Completes it to Hardman. And they run past midfield just a yard too shy of the 40. The Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Jackson's throws on target to Lively. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now Jackson going to shift him around. Jackson on 1st down. That's caught. Touchdown. Tony Pollard. His 2nd touchdown on his opening weekend. And the Caps go up by 2 touchdowns. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Elliott on for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish or where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try to put some pressure on the defense.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. So a nice chunk play running the football followed by that, going in the wrong direction.
Yeah, maybe so, but they don't seem to be that concerned about it because when you got a big-time runner, you will trade a few of those for those big chunk explosive runs that he provides. Those add up over time, don't they?
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And the throw on third down, knocked away, and incomplete.
Back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
The Steelers send out their punter now. Deep to return is Scotty Miller. And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well. He's been
shift runs around.
That's good. 4.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Jackson. Open move downfield is Hardman. He's got it. Touchdown! Nico Hardman. His 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Caps are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. In the 2nd quarter and already his 2nd touchdown reception.
absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's C.J. Henderson picking it up. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Elliott now to have the extra point. He's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick 6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Geno now to throw. No chance to get a run there for Smith as he goes down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. To throw on 2nd down is Smith. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burned the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. Need something for deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now Smith. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. The final shot here before break. Smith. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the 2nd half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'm here.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
But that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. On 2nd down, Jackson eluding the pressure right. He's left with no option here but to throw it away.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the 1st time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Working the middle of the field is going to be complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Pollard gets it off the option. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spunk. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Now it's Jackson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of following him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Jackson. Here's a screen now for Pollard. They'll get it inside the 20. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 18. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Jordan Phillips able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. This has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Out of the gun. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered, they still have an opportunity.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Marvin Mims, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Caps have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Elliott Good with a PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 75 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They go play action with Jackson. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. A throw over the middle taken in. They'll get put this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They got 29 yards that time. A lot of ground left to make up, obviously, a lopsided contest, and we're already in the third quarter. And they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays. Oh, my goodness. Here's a fifth interception. Jordan Brooks with him past the 10 to the 11-yard line. And that's when the return stops.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
That's it. Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Once more complete. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep. Now he's loose again. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. A good pickup there, 26 yards. We are through three quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another first and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't look at something to snap for one earlier. He wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly has some explaining to do.
And what a big-time play there. 42 yards.
No let-up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And I actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter doing the old hold-up four fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
They'll run with Pollard. They'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Tony Pollard with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Cavs are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on the stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, and to be frank, not to be proud of, as they trail big in this fourth quarter. A very solid gain of 27. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations, quite the accomplishment. From the 50, it's Smith. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Kelvin Joseph. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout. But you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
Second down, Pollard again. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. Third and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That fifth defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, first and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Sliding out of the pocket. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing now is Gino. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Possession switches hands. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the fourth quarter, and now can really take some time off the clock. 86 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 50-yard line.
Here's Pollard again. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big win, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
It's running. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just handed their totals. Well, CD, simply put, if anyone around the league wasn't paying attention to them to start the season, they will be heading into week 2. This has been an impressive week 1 performance.
They've certainly announced that they are ready to go, haven't they? They wanted to send a message out to the rest of the league. You better put your eyes on us. We may be someone you have to reckon with.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 2 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Here's Smith now on second down. And now here's another interception. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. Put a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
As our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
The CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Brooklyn, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.